How to start where we left off. um, I think this is. Wait, was this the one I did? I don't remember what we did last time. Oh man. Oh, that's right. You know what? We're going for the love plot. First thing. Let's continue. Let's continue with the Zenobia thing, and then when we redo this all over again, we'll do the council bit. So, yeah, let's go.
Renato felt very clever indeed. He told the Empire nothing but the truth, and now they suspected everything and everyone. So, why are you going to see Zenobia? He asked himself. It's not just a gloat, is it? No, of course not. Now, turning her against her father was good. It was very good. If she would actually join the rebels, that would be spectacular, right? That was definitely what he was doing.
Oh man. I just finished watching all the Crunchyroll had of the Haku anime, the volleyball sports anime, and there was, well, I cried a little bit. like, like it's not over because the manga is still going on, but they haven't posted any more of the show,
He
and I thought
wondered if
I
he should
was
have
further
just
in than I
told her
am,
the
but I'm
truth
not.
about her
So,
father.
just
The Emperor had adopted her from a stray. That was the source of all her loyalty. But even then, he'd been dreaming of a bargain with the lost gods. They alone could make him immortal. The Emperor would have to seal that bargain with the life of someone who truly loved him. And who else truly loved the Emperor? But how could Renato tell her that now? Why would she ever believe him?
true. But let me continue what I was saying before we continue this. But it's such a good anime. But I thought there was gonna be one more season I could get to before I am stuck with everybody else, where I have to wait on episodes whenever the next season's coming. But I did start reading the manga finally because I was like, I know they're further in than what I thought. So then, I mean, where the anime is. So, but it's so good. I love all my volleyball loving idiots. But now we're gonna play this game. I was like, well, I was planning to stream much later today. Then I was like, no, I can stream today, but I can stream now since I don't have anything else to do. Oh wait, so close. I need 9 ores to upgrade that one. That's the only one I have left, right? Yep, that is the last one. All right. Let's go. You know what? Hold on. I never know what I'm gonna get myself into, so why not? Sure. I remember really liking that one, so why not? Anything around here? Not really. Ooh, decisions. Myself. That would have been bad, because I hit a freaking one of the dudes that explodes. I gotta go back the other way, apparently. Ayy, all the energy. 7 ores, I still need 2 more. Alright. Man, I'm so curious how this journey is gonna go.
Long live the Emperor! Called the ravens.
Yep, straight up did it. without needing, without needing to do anything there. I did lose health, like I thought I was going to. All right. Anything else? Nothing. Nothing this way. So. Oh boy. Okay. Let's go with the Void Blade.
There were stickers all over the platform for really hot lady foxes with pictures and addresses
Oh
and
god.
everything.
Oh, there's some health. Okay, thank you. I was hoping there would be at least some. Let's go down first. Hey, I have enough ores, but I have to wait. I think I'm gonna go this way first. Because it's like one big open area. Let's tailor some a little bit more. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought there was not what... Okay. I assumed wrong. I have to go travel some more. I assume a fight is about to happen. There's too much open space here. No? This is weird. I don't know where I went. Oh. To treasure, apparently. That's where I went. To treasure. Alright. Back whence we came. Health, health, health. Yes, yes. Thank you. Where am I actually? Okay. Going up. There's gotta be. Yep. I knew it.
The funny thing was, she should have trusted him. He told her the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Sure about
all
that?
right.
No,
The
you
truth
didn't.
was, he'd played her like a fiddle. And how often had he ever done that? She was so smart. Smarter than him, really.
Oh yeah, she did lie about who she was. So I mean, y'all both are bad people. Let's just go with that. Y'all are both bad people who have a history and nothing better than that shared trauma. It's the foundation of all the good relationships. It's not.
It was all coming back to him.
Yes, leveling up.
He wondered what he'd remember next.
Was this? Oh, no. Man, my eyes are watery today. It's because I still, every time I reminded myself to take my damn all-day allergy medicine, I never did it. Here we go. I just want to see what's this way first. Whenever I say that, it usually takes me somewhere that I didn't exactly want to go. Oh, damn it. Did I? Oh my god, that was weird. Okay.
the Raven one, talking to her son. Don't write. Don't core. Get it? Core? I just made that up.
Teleported me back, but I'm assuming I have to go this way. Yep. What the heck are you doing, game? Oh, there we go. Right? It's gonna let. There we go. I was like, are you gonna let me move? Okay. It's weird. It only lets you move. Okay, there it goes. It's being weird. Once we can, I guess. Up. Up. Another platform.
Good thing Renato didn't have vertigo.
Yeah, that would kind of suck. My mom does, though. Okay, nothing there. Okay, another platform. Man, I want the soundtrack of this freaking game. It's so pretty. Okay. Where the hell is it taking me? Oh, I know, to Zenobia, but so I'm not sure.
Renato had given away the location of the secret base. Fortunately, the Emperor thought it was all a trap. He even mistrusted his own daughter. Renato couldn't have done better if he'd planned it.
Like, he's moving, like, really fast. Can't do anything that one. Yes! Skill points. What was the next one I was gonna do? This one is maximum sword energy. I haven't done any of the stats though. Literally none of them. Should probably do that. This one. Oh yeah, that's the one I wanted to get to, but I have to get through the rest of them first. Okay, cool. Found her. Was there no workbench around here? No? Okay, that's fine.
What have you done to me? Zenobia demanded. My own father thinks I'm a traitor. So? But I'm loyal. So what? You're a bastard, Renato, she said. Now, you love that about me. You really did want the core, didn't you? And the Iblis stone. Yep. He gloated. You get all that? She said to the far speaker toad he'd failed to spot.
I am so relieved, my daughter,
said the far speaker. And Zenobia got into her ship and flew off. Damn it. The old far speaker trick. How had he missed it? This was very bad. Zenobia back in her father's good graces and both of them ready to use the core and the Iblis stone. He got back to the Farfarer. Briefly, Renato thought of fleeing. The odds were surely against him. Never tell me the odds, he told himself. Odds confused him. He preferred to trust his gut. And so he sailed on to attack the fleet. Alone, if necessary.
Damn. That sucks. Ah.
There were not many rebels here, and they were disorganized. The Empire had obviously attacked the secret base, the formerly secret base whose location Renato had so faithfully pinpointed on a map. There was still time to turn around, wasn't there? But Renato hated turning around. Heroes don't turn around, they just own their screw-ups and turn them into impossible victories, right? Renato had a feeling that was the back door to something. But what?
Well, that's a big chest. Ah, yes. This bit.
The odd thing was, Renato's personal battle was going fairly well. The Ravens immediately in front of him were no quicker or tougher than usual. Where was the power of the core, blasting him off into the abyss? And where was Zenobia? She must be up to something. But whatever it was, it wasn't his problem.
I didn't even think about
Not
the
yet,
core.
anyway. It was all going surprisingly well.
I wonder if this is gonna be a decent end. I doubt it. Ah, damn it. I was in the wrong spot, I think. There you go. Got that one.
Look, it's not personal, but you're so terrible.
Got screwed up there a little bit.
soon he'd confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. And now it was coming for him. There was some sort of lesson there, wasn't there? At last, he came to Zenobia and the Emperor. She was sealing up a kind of squat coffin, banded with lead.
So glad you're here.
Croaked the Emperor.
You will be witness to my final victory.
That's creepy, Dad, said Zenobia. But thank you. Because of your shenanigans, we tested the core. It's really unstable. It could have blown us all up.
It could?
Said Renato, a little frustrated that she'd figured it out.
Anyway, we already destroyed your secret base, so we don't need a super weapon. We're just going to bury it. Do we, torture you? Or give you a medal?
Sometime later, Renato got an invitation to attend the Emperor's ritual sacrifice of his daughter. They took him out of his dungeon cell and gave him all his medals to wear. A little while after that, the lost gods returned, and the sun went black, and the Emperor ate his soul.
Holy shit.
He should go back to some of the choices he'd faced before. Maybe there were new paths that had opened up.
Oh, that was one
like those doors he was opening up all over the map
before.
that took him to new treasures and around his enemies. But he'd learned another true thing. Zenobia still had feelings for him.
Yeah. We knew that. We knew that, though. A hero who doesn't look back even after screwing up everything. That's kind of... I like that, actually. And story number 9, how I learned to stop worrying and start loving chaos. Nice. Yeah, we opened up the truth. And I got 2 new levels. Zenobia has feelings for Renato. We knew this, though, but I guess because we didn't do this line of the route, it didn't unlock that for us, but we knew it already. Okay. Okay, great. Alright.
The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. Faster than before, and he fell.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble.
Really
Ravens were
wish they let me
scouting
skip
for the
this
secret
part.
rebel base.
It's so annoying.
They needed a game changer.
Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course,
Was there a key
Renato
there?
had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. And he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
Why is there a key there? I don't think I want to choose that yet. Hold on. Why is there a key there? Oh, maybe it's because I've already unlocked all the things. So I could technically in the whole game, but I don't want to yet. I think that's why there's that key there. Trying to remember. This one is, yeah, Lupino's trader, I know that. I know this, but also... What was this one? This was... The core is unstable. I actually think I want to try that one again. Because we still have some of those to unlock.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper.
And I can skip that. Thank God. Okay.
As he set foot on the island, Renato couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was
In
Lupino
third
still
season.
waiting to be rescued?
No, he's fucking
No.
dead, probably.
He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens.
Fucking dead
Did
is what he
ravens
is.
drink champagne? Did rabbits? Renato felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper?
I don't
Renato
know.
never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
Actually, hold on. I always go down there without going this way. So, there's a chest. I have this feeling this is that route that I don't like. And it probably is. But I gotta do it to get all the ends. I gotta do it. Oh, there's a workbench. I don't think I need it though, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely the one that I don't like. I can feel it in my gut. Yep. It's the one I hate.
Anyone ever tell you have a lovely eye?
Huh? Come on. Move. Damn it. Shit, I forgot there's two of them. Oh, thank God I have that open. Come on, hurry up. Huh. God. Alright.
That had been his mistake before. Not trusting Zenobia's feelings for him. But how could he have known? After all these years of silence?
Oh yeah, I've read this one, I remember. Yeah. Just need...
Renato was looking for a big chest. Wait. That didn't sound right.
Hold on. I'll come back to that. There's something else I want to do first. Fucked that up though, because I was trying to do one thing and it was not working. Oh, that'll take me back. I can hear them. Hold on. This way I came. It's blocked. Oh, there was like a ledge there. It's not. Okay. Guess I have no choice. Oh shit. Oh crap, this is a really bad area.
These things really slice like ham.
Oh, thank God. Shit. Come on, turn. Okay, made it
If
through.
they get this right, the Imperial Army would run out of ravens.
There we go. Whew. I'm actually doing better at this route than I thought it was going to. helps that I do know how this goes. Let's do this first. It's the opposite. No? That was the right one. Wait.
Renato chuckled. It was the same puzzle. He wished he had his friends here, so he could amaze them.
Yes. Ooh, I got 2 skill points available. So that means... was this one right? No. Frick. Yeah. Did it. Cool. Here we are.
There it was. Skyripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway.
The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him. It was a no-brainer. He'd
He looked up at the old trees around him. They were so big and so old. They'd been there before he was born, and they'd be there after he'd passed into legend. Was he confronting his own unimportance? What had got into him? He was no philosopher. Anyway, who cares? He was plenty important. He was a hero, and soon he'd prove it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Ah, Zenobia. Now that he knew she still loved him, he wanted to go back to her. But that hadn't worked out, had it? Maybe it was time to find the core of the Skyripper.
Perhaps. Okay.
There was something sour in the air.
Yeah.
Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
There you go.
There were fewer and fewer trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals of the forest. The mice and rabbits. Where had they gone? And he was getting hungry too. This was an unhealthy place to be.
Didn't do so great. Well, we found it, so.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark arts, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. Maybe Lapino wasn't such a good friend. Yeah, that made him feel better. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now, he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy.
I don't think I
And
ever
if it
did this
wasn't,
one. Right?
well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists
Oh yeah, the
first.
scientist died,
There was
so
an observatory on
I
the
don't think I've
Nexus.
ever done the second
Maybe he
option.
should go there before he fired it.
Let's do that. Let's go to the second option.
Renato had never been much of a student. At Swordfu School, he'd never read the books, just looked at the pictures. And Zenobia. But weapons he understood. His gut told him that the Sky Ripper would work great. He would use it to take out the Imperial outpost. And what's the worst that could happen? The thing wouldn't work, and then he'd take it to the scientists, right? Renato actually could think of a few things that were worse. But he would make sure they didn't happen this time. Right?
Hopefully.
Exactly.
Yo, someone's making something good, some good food. Either in this house or not in this house, but it smells good. And I'm not that hungry right now, so I will be by the time I end the stream. Oh yeah, we're at this place. Oh yeah.
As he set out down the path,
This is a new
Renato wondered why the parts
option
of the
now. I've
Sky
never done
River
this
had
one
only
yet.
surfaced now, thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had discarded it. This
we
Emperor,
need to heal.
Isengrim III, had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Perhaps that was bringing up lost artifacts. How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his destruction. And hopefully this time, just
his destruction.
I'm so curious about this one too. This is definitely a new objective. We shall see how this goes. I literally just, I used the dash option where I like literally flung the dude like out literally off the thing. That's so fun. I love when that happens. It's so weird but fun. Oh, for a second that looked weird when it dropped me off, because I thought I was like lower than I should have been, but that was not the case. Got herself a chest.
Healing fruits were great, but
Thank you.
you could never get the stains out.
Hold on. What's this way? Like, I know I could go that way. I really like the Void Sword a bit too much, but it gets the job done. Going up.
He was tired of slaughtering ravens. Maybe it was time to test out the new weapon. He turned a knob on the Sky Ripper. It made strange mechanical noises. The wheels spun faster. It began to hum.
The Sky Ripper was following his every step. At least it acknowledged him as the master. But there was no trigger. How was he supposed to fire it? Fire, he said. Nothing happened. Well, maybe it just needed to warm up. After all, it hadn't been fired in thousands of years.
I don't have a use for workbench right now. I do need to do that skill trait where it like enhances the strength of the weapon, because then it'll unlock it for me. I want to get over there. Do I have a... No, I can't. Okay.
The Sky Ripper was making a whining noise now, and its wheels were spinning so fast he could no longer see them.
Renato had a thought. Please? He asked. The Sky Ripper began to glow. Boom! The outpost burst into flame.
Ravens flapped out screaming, wings on fire. The base was his. The far speaker toad came hopping out.
Renato,
It croaked, sounding like a toad version of Zenobia.
don't use the Sky Ripper. It will destroy the world.
Yeah, sure it will, cracked Renato. Pull the other one.
If you don't trust me, go see Calaveras. He'll tell you the same thing.
Oh, she would say that. That sounded sensible. Why did she always have to sound sensible all the time? Oh, it was infuriating.
Of course she would say that. He was supposed to hurry and bring the Sky Ripper to the council so the rebels could actually win the war. But What if she was right? Damn it.
I wonder if the option changes because we went to the outpost instead. Well, we know what's gonna happen when we deliver that. They're probably gonna die. So let's go see Calaveras first.
Zenobia was so frustrating. If she couldn't get you with magic, she'd get you with reason and caution and sensible arguments. Of course, Calaveras, he might not know the latest scientific theories with evidence and all, but Renato preferred the knowledge in the old books anyway. And that's what's important. You should be careful. She'd probably guess he'd come here. That meant she'd probably set an ambush for him.
Yeah, probably. More than likely.
Renato landed on the island, expecting Zenobia's ambush at any moment. God, after all these years, she still drove him crazy. Oh, unless they were part of the ambush. The obvious reasons he was meant to see to take his mind off the ones he wouldn't see. There did seem to be a lot of ravens around here. Buy it a drink.
The thing kind of looks like a snitch when it's actually moving and not standing still.
To teach you how to fly.
I didn't miss anything, did I? Let's go this way this time.
Oh, what does the fox say?
Asked when ready. Another one called back, "I'm dying!" And they both laughed hysterically.
Wow. That's too much.
Zenobia's ambush never materialized. Could she be sincere? Calaveras was a great scholar. Renato doubted even Zenobia could convince him to say something he didn't believe. And if he was working for the Empire, he'd never have told Renato about the Sky Ripper in the first place. Well, he would listen to the wise old toad, but that didn't mean he had to agree. traitors! Caught the raven.
I'm not the best with the winter sword because like it's not effective. It's not all that effective. Why did I grab that one?
With this device, he could travel at night, so long as there are ravens to set on fire.
At a weird spot.
To his alarm, Renato realized that the rebels had no way of knowing he had a powerful new weapon. He might set off on their attack on the fleet before he could bring the Sky Ripper to the fight. He had to hurry, while there were still rebels to save.
Calaveras examined the Sky Ripper eagerly.
What? How often does a new relic surface?
He brushed off Zenobia's warning.
Oh, what a sorceress know about physics.
However, he did know a few ways to make the weapon even more precise and more powerful, and quickly went off to tinker. Soon the Sky Ripper no longer whined,
but thrummed like a hummingbird taking off. It was ready for war. And so, Renato thanked Calaveras and took the legendary weapon to the final battle. But where were the other rebel ships? Had something happened?
He could defeat the Imperial fleet with a Skyripper, but he couldn't govern. He was not cut out to be Emperor, and he'd no desire to be one.
Interesting.
There were a few rebel ships here and there, but there was no organization to the battle. Where was the Council flagship? Something had gone terribly wrong.
Yep.
But he had the Skyripper, and the Ravens had nowhere they could hide.
Oh, on the Emperor.
There it was again. The back door to the portal that went to the center of the fleet.
I have this feeling that that was put there for a reason. But I don't know the reason yet. But like, it's like an actual plot reason, not... Ah, damn it. I got too far away. It's just like being slow about it.
The Council speaker was on the deck, bleeding.
Oh shit.
Why was she even here? They found our base, she croaked. The Council, all dead.
Oh, I bet it was
We
our
must
traitor.
surrender.
Our traitor best
No.
friend.
We can still win this, said Renato. I have the Skyripper. He would be a real hero and save the day, even when all appeared to be lost. You're a good boy, said the speaker. And then she died.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Is the craziest weapon he's ever used. Or not.
Alright. That was a twist that I didn't get before. The freaking council is dead. Ah, here we are.
He fired the Sky Ripper. With a tremendous whoosh, the Emperor's flagship went up in flames. And for good measure, he played the beam around it, setting all the other nearby Imperial ships on fire too. And he watched them burn.
See? He could use the Sky Ripper safely.
The few remaining rebels gave a cheer. And then they stopped cheering.
It's gonna have a bad
There
end,
was
isn't it?
a hole in the air.
Yep.
A blackness, like a tear in a parchment. Wind was blowing into it, widening it. It grew larger.
There's no
Crates
way to
were
use it
falling off ship
safely,
decks,
dude.
upwards into the hole. And the world itself seemed bent, like the reflection on a curved mirror as it poured into the ravenous hole. He guessed that somewhere behind that ever-widening hole were gods that had long been exiled. But it didn't really matter. Time was done for here, and soon it was. Oh, again? But he already had all the secrets
Oh, I did get
he
one. Okay,
needed.
I was worried.
He was sure of that. He must have not used them the right way. What was the best, worst mistake he could make?
There's a lot
Probably
of...
trusting that traitor Lapino.
Yeah. I should probably do that one. Just to see where it leads. Oh, this one's gonna be like the one that's gonna be hard to get to finish.
The
Okay.
book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. Faster than before, and he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer.
Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Bernardo knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering
I'm
to
gonna
its
do that
wickedness.
one.
And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. And he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
I want to try
The
this one
island
actually.
was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters.
The Iblis stone. It would whisper promises in his ear, offer him power for blood. But this time, Renato was sure he could master it.
And so, Bernardo went ostrich hunting. Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man could give away.
Were all these things the Iblis stone? Long hidden in a buried temple? Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now? Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals?
Alrighty. Let's go corrupt our soul. Don't need that.
What was he doing here? Last time, The stone had fought him for possession of his own soul.
Oh, I have an idea, but I can't remember what the path for this one was because I haven't tried it since the first time I did it. But I have an idea.
Ravens were already here, cawing
they
in
were.
frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late.
Oh wait, how close am I? Close. While I'm here, let's see what I'm gonna do next. I think I might do, cause I've done all the combat. Oh, combo would be a good one. At any distance. Oh yeah, yeah. I want to do that one. All right. Cool. Let's go. It's like raining lava.
Kill the fox! Caught the ravens. Nobody said they were original.
Oof. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. That'll be good. No, just energy. Actually, have I done this one? Oh, yep, I have. I remember that one. Okay. Excuse me.
Wait, what? How was he outside? Hadn't he taken an elevator into the depths of the earth?
Oops. Oh boy.
You know what I hate about you guys?
everything.
Yeah. I need an altar.
There had to be some way to use the Iblis stone. It was old, wasn't it? People are so much cleverer now. And Renato was pretty sure he was cleverer than most people.
Oh, there's an altar. It was the combo one, I think. Oh, did I never do this one? But I want to do the combo first.
Haven't you always wanted to do that?
Nice. Alright, back whence we came. Oh, this is the one I have to... Wrong one.
The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Actually, oh, I know I just used the conceal point. Yeah. Down, down, baby. And up, probably. Or down. Down. into the pits of the lava.
Renato
That is
hated
hot.
cannon traps. Also, who reloaded these things anyway? He never figured that part out.
Wait. Oh, that's why. I was trying to figure out, I was like... Hey, I made it across without getting hit. I did. Yep.
It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up. Who said that? It was the stone. Eager, thirsty. That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once.
And he had a sneaking suspicion the gem would try to control him.
Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead?
No, that didn't work the last time we did
It was
it.
the eye of a lost god, torn out by the transcendent Emperor to
So,
power his greatest weapon. It's the core, said the stone anxiously.
But even though Renato knew how evil the gem was,
Oh,
he had
should
a
I do
clever
that?
plan for dealing with it.
I have two options. Blood and death for Iblis. It was stone and Permagrace power. Exchange for blood of... Oh, no, that's right. No, I can't do that option. Not yet. It was stone and Permagrace power. No, this power came across. He had thought of her would have it power without... It's evil, but Clubhouse did have a tendency to backfire. Let's do this one before we... Or should I? I'm curious. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna do this one first, but I want to.
Was he listening to a
for the
talking rock?
feels.
Ah, but the rock had a point. If the stone could truly turn him into a powerful warrior, he could defeat the Emperor with the very weapon the wicked old toad had sought for himself.
To be a hero, you had to sacrifice old friends sometimes, especially when they've become enemies.
As he placed the impossibly black crystal in his gauntlet, Renato had a sudden vision. Charred fields covered in dead ravens below a black sun.
Was it the time of the lost gods before the transcendent Emperor? Was it the future? Feed his souls, it whispered. Take the power. He could feel the stone's hunger for souls, its thirst for blood. All right, I get it. This was going to be interesting.
Oh boy. Sorry, I'm texting a friend at the moment. She got a really shitty situation, so... And I haven't talked to her in a while, so I was like, oh shit, my dude, I'm so sorry. This is interesting. Oh, that music is creepy. Open. I can't remember if I've done this. I don't think I've done this because... No, we've definitely not done this. Kind of vaguely familiar, so maybe I did do something like this on one of the first playthroughs, one of the first routes I did. I don't really remember though. There's so many routes at this point to do, so it's like it's kind of hard to tell what has been done and what has not been done. Can I get over there? No, it's blocked. So weird. They're like, there you go. I was like, there had to be a fight area because it's weird that it's like. There you go. When there's like big, long, empty sections, it's weird.
As the stones sucked out their souls, and with each death, he felt stronger. Take the power. The stone told him.
I don't really want the power, but I need to know what happens. I kind of want Zenobia to like somehow help us instead of us killing her. Yo, we need homegirls. Love and affection. Why not? Let's keep this one for a minute. Oh. Hold on. Come on.
Oh, look. Fracking.
Oh, shit. Okay. I was gonna say, I barely got out of that. Actually, didn't need any of that right now. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't a piece. For me, I was just wondering because they had the little hook thingies. Okay. Oh, I went this way, so I need to go. Oops, don't do it. Opposite direction. Still didn't need that. I'm at full health right now.
He couldn't do worse with Zenobia than he'd done with the core, could he?
This is interesting. Jump down. Just don't let it jump down. Probably. I'm not sure yet. Oh yeah, we want to jump down. I do not want to do that stealth shit right now. Yeah, this is creepy. Oh shit. God damn it.
Didn't your mother tell you it's rude to stare? Snapped Renato, a little smug.
Okay. Oof. Oh, there she is.
Zenobia was waiting for Renato. She was alone, confident as always. Fire danced at the tips of her claws.
Are you here to surrender? She seemed as cocksure as he felt. But she didn't know he had the stone. And I've missed you too, love. He chuckled.
She spotted the stone and bolted without another word.
Oh man. This is gonna be fun. And probably sad at the same time. No, not near yet. Yeah, that was dope. Girl, I'm gonna find you though.
Finally, Renato caught up to her. He had never seen her scared before. At school, she'd been the determined, brave one. Now her eyes were wide, frightened. He didn't like seeing her this way.
Oh yeah, you love her.
Whispered the stone. You cannot win your rebellion without it. Please. No, said Zenobia. Not that way. Oh, they had been so close
I
once.
can choose.
Could he really feed her soul to his demonic
No,
gem?
we cannot.
But if he spared her, he would not get the full power of the stone. Oh, how could he be the hero he wanted to be?
Okay, but I want to do this one first. But angst. This is hard. God. But the angst. I mean, I gotta redo it anyway, so.
Renato hesitated. Zenobia was his greatest enemy. She was the Emperor's daughter and his greatest general, and the single person Renato least wanted to remove from this world, especially that way. She was holding her arms out before her, hands fluttering, fending him off with hopeless urgency. Nope, she was weaving a spell. He couldn't move.
Of course.
This thing is evil, she said. She slid the Iblastone out of its slot in his gauntlet and slipped it into a bag. Maybe we can learn from it.
She eyed him with a strange, wry, apologetic look. I missed you too.
Ugh.
And before he could move again, she was gone.
God damn it, girl.
Learn from the Iblastone? What did that mean? Would she take it to the palace or to the observatory on the Nexus? If she thought it was evil, she wouldn't want it in the palace.
And, after all, it was evil, wasn't it?
Maybe I can outrace her to the observatory, thought Renato. Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer.
True.
Renato felt a little sick. Ever since Zenobia had taken the stone from him,
He'd felt an ache that wouldn't go away. He missed it. He wanted it back. He needed it back. Why hadn't he killed her when he had the chance? She was the enemy. He hadn't even seen her in 14 years. Why had he hesitated? You're a sucker for an empowered woman. Renato kicked himself. Don't make that mistake again.
Ah, man. Well, at least he knows. I'm still wondering how this is gonna play out. Like, I know I don't need to hit these. I'm like full everything. Well, almost. I still have some energy that I can use, but now I'm full. But I don't like leaving things unhit just in case. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. What's this way? Nothing. Oh, nope. Here's a book. Going up. Ah, the fight beckons. Yep. I love how, like, I pretty much destroyed everything around me while I was doing that. Yeah. Nice.
Zenobia thought the stone was evil. Was it? Well, yes, but he still longed to have it back. He'd felt so good killing ravens with it, and yet he'd felt unclean ever since he'd touched it. She confused him. She'd made him want to be a better fox, and then she'd abandoned him, never telling him she was the Emperor's daughter, never contacting him since. Well, who was she to tell him the stone was evil?
Going up the
And
stairs
while
we
he was
go,
trying to
going up
recover the
stairs
stone
we go,
Zenobia had
going
taken
up the
from
stairs
him,
we go.
the Imperial fleet was tightening its grip. He might fail to save the rebellion, and it would all be her fault. Renato felt a burst of outrage. Not only had she stolen his gem, she'd also stolen his scientists. Sure, they were neutral, but they had helped him discover what the Emperor was up to. They were supposed to be helping me, Renato thought. So unfair. If he was a weapons engineer, Renato would make the cannonballs go much faster. And fire randomly, obviously.
Oops, still got hit. There we go. I didn't get hit too bad.
Stay away from the other guy's sword, you know?
trying not to like get hit 50 million times. Here we go.
The scientist toads were pointing arcane instruments at the stone and looking at it through prisms and reflections. Mine, said Renato as he took back the stone. We need it for science, croaked the toads. So he killed them.
Oh God.
He felt better
Oh,
immediately.
That's
Smarter
gay.
too.
My God.
I thought you'd never come for me, whispered the stone. Then, a far speaker toad croaked, and something like Zenobia's voice.
Renato, leave the stone with the toads. It will swallow your soul. You'll kill everyone you love.
That did seem vaguely familiar. But Renato had an army to lead, an empire to bring down.
But I gotta try.
Whispered the stone. It was right. Wasn't Zenobia the Emperor's greatest general? Wasn't Renato fighting for the rebellion? Of course she wouldn't want him to have it. Wouldn't you make a better emperor than Isaac III? Added the stone. You know what? I would, thought Renato. Or maybe he said it out loud. He would go see the council and lead their armies to victory. All he had to do was call them on the far speaker. Ah, damn. Well, wouldn't they be surprised anyway?
What the shit am I humming? I know it's like a known song. I just don't know why it popped in my head.
Ah, the ruins. Renato had come there as a kid when it was still the fabulous city of Ubar. Before the Emperor's ravens had come to pillage ancient books from its library and destroyed it. Now the rebel council lay hidden underneath the ruins. And between here and there, all these ravens to kill. The faster he could kill them, the more of a rush they gave him.
What the heck? There we go.
Oops, thought Renato.
Oh, I got points for style on that one. Nice. Workbench. I don't need it though.
He tried to be nice to Zenobia, not killing her and all. And what did she do? She stole the gem from him and made him kill all those scientists. Next time she'd see.
God. Really? This one bot doesn't want to break? There we go. There's an altar, but I don't have enough yet.
Whispered the stone. Ravens? Renato knew how the stone felt. Each raven he killed gave him a little jolt of pleasure. But he could only kill them so fast, and the pleasure wore off too quickly. Hopefully soon he would face a more powerful adversary. Yes, whispered the stone. With a bunch of mangy ravens.
Another workbench that I don't need.
Barely landed a claw on him.
Acceptable this time. It's just me hating those damn things, but I think that's the only way I can go. Hi, Jen. You're catching the
Long
last
stairs.
hour
So he was close to the rebel base.
of the stream.
Nothing was on fire.
Because I think I need to get food
So
after
far,
that.
so good.
I'm currently doing a bad end. I think it's gonna be a bad end. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I went for the Ibla Stone, and then then I chose to like go after Zenobia to kill her. And it's just, oh no, it's fine. It is a-okay, because I will probably pick it back up in a couple days. Maybe Monday. We'll see how work goes. I think I've got maybe 2 ends this time. I don't really remember.
As he reached the secret entrance, he
he was shocked to see Zenobia talking with the council. She bore a white flag. The council has betrayed you, whispered the stone. Kill her. What are you doing here, love? Renato demanded. Come for the brown muffins?
She's worried about you,
Croaked the council speaker.
we all are.
You're not yourself, Zenobia said. Before they could get into the rest of the intervention,
Oh God.
he leapt at her.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, the council speaker blocked him, so he slew her and the other council members.
Holy shit.
I'm not giving up, cried Zenobia as she darted off into the ruins. I think I just killed the entire rebel council, said Renato.
Power they've given you.
Holy shit.
But they were on my side, weren't they?
No one is on your side. Except for me.
He set sail for the fleet. There, at least, there would be enemies to kill.
Wow. That... I should have expected that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. I decided to spare Zenobia when we had the opportunity to kill her. So this is why. I'm at this end where
Unless that was the Iblastone talking. He could never
we're
be
probably
sure.
I don't actually know what's gonna
Anyway,
happen because every time
who
I think
needed
I
other
know,
rebels
it's not
here?
accurate.
They'd only get in the way. A true
It
hero
is a- it
fights
totally
alone
is a
after he's
Horcrux.
got all his friends killed.
Definitely it was. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Yep. Yep. We're doing it. God, this is so bad. Oh my god, the stone has corrupted us to the point where we don't even understand that Zenobia, like, she has feelings. Oh, I unlocked that truth. That was the last truth, was that Zenobia still had feelings for Ronaldo, and I'm just like, I knew that, but thanks. Thanks for that. Sure. Oh, I know, it does. It's weird.
Renato had a feeling that was the back door to something. But what?
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I can't use the altar yet. I'm just hoping that at some point we get a good. Also, I could end the game now if I wanted to, but I want to get all the ends. Yeah, they literally confirmed it, but I was like, every time they could get together, something happens. One of them dies, or they both die, or she just betrays us. It's. But actually, lately, she's actually just been helping us the whole time, so that's nice. So that's nice.
The world was so beautiful. Everything was glowing, breathing,
Dude, you crazy.
alive. Except, okay, the ravens he'd killed. But the wind was alive, like a million fingers caressing his hair. He'd never felt so powerful.
Oh, damn it.
He never felt so sexy.
Oh god.
Somewhere
This
down the
game,
path
my
would be the
god.
Emperor.
Oh, this
Renato would
game.
slay him, most powerful man in Erda. And the Iblastone would give Renato all that power. And he would be Emperor. Then he would set everyone free. That is how we do it,
This
said
game
Renato to himself.
is wild. It's insane. but I love it. Oh, this time this style was great. I've got an acceptable. I forgot the other one. I think it was acceptable and some other shit. He said sexy. It was weird. It was like the weirdest thing to ever come out of his mouth. Yep, I knew I was gonna get hit. He did. It sounded weird. I don't like that. It's weird. It's this one. About this ending now. Which one is it this time?
At last, he was face to face with Zenobia. She was still unarmed. No fire crackled from her claws.
Excellent.
I don't wanna.
Whispered the stone. He raised his sword for the killing blow.
Oh God.
Is this what you really want? She asked. Or is it what the stone wants?
Think of the power.
But no.
Insisted the stone.
Could we please spare
I don't want to kill you, he told Zenobia, his arm still raised. I know. But he could not put the sword down.
Oh God.
It wants blood, he told her. I know. Oh, help me, he said. She stabbed herself.
Oh my
Take
God.
my blood.
Girl.
You mustn't, cried the Iblis stone. Oh no! Why did you? He ran to embrace her, and she plunged her bloody dagger into his heart.
Oh my
Why?
God.
He said.
The feels.
We'll be together in the halls of the Valiant. She said.
God, that's beautiful.
I love you, he said. Thank you. And the Iblis stone screamed.
Holy shit.
And then it began to glow. It burst into flames. It burned like an ember.
Can we please get a good end for them? Is that
and Zenobia
impossible?
and Renato died in each other's arms.
Please they die together. Again.
Oh, again?
Which one was that?
But he already had all the secrets he needed. He was sure of that. He must have not used them the right way. Ah. What was
God,
the best, worst mistake
the
you could
worst.
make? Probably trusting that traitor Lapino.
Oh my God. This one was called Run Zenobia Run. And also, a hero who fights alone after he's got all his killed. Oh my God. Okay, well, I have to do the other option for the Iblis Stone that I didn't do. Oh my God. But wow. That's crazy.
The
Alright.
book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again.
Please.
Faster than
I
before?
need a skip option for
And he
this.
fell.
Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer.
Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced.
Yeah, I know, but like also
Renato knew
I could
that
end the
using
game
it could go catastrophically
if
wrong.
I do the
But he was
Lapino
sure he could figure out how to
option.
use it
There's
safely.
an option. There's like a
Also,
key now that I can do,
temple
but
had risen out of empty desert.
I'm trying to
the
wait
Iblis stone was hidden there.
because I don't
was
want
a
to know how it
dangerous
actually
artifact.
ends.
It could corrupt its
Yet.
user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed
Yep, there's
rescuing.
the key.
Of course. Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. And he
Yeah.
had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
That's true, but we gotta do this other Iblis stone in real quick.
The island was windswept desert.
I can skip that at least. At least.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a
Alright.
ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man could give away.
Were all these things the Iblis stone? Long hidden in the buried temple? Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now? Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals? What was he doing here?
Getting the freaking
Last
Iblis
time,
stone.
the stone had fought him for possession of his own soul.
This is why we're doing the other option.
The Ravens were already here, cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late.
Alrighty. This is definitely the one that I think there's there's one of these things. Alrighty, some stealth shit, and I hate stealth shit, but it's fine. Can't use the altar yet.
Where'll the Ravens go? The live ones, I mean.
I've read you before.
A road less traveled. This could be fun. If it wasn't fatal, that is.
awesome that time. That's cool. Into the depths. Oh, or not. I'm actually about to message her. So, maybe? Don't know for sure yet. But she said she was good on Sunday, so it's still possible. As far as I know.
There had to be some way to use the Iblis stone. It was old, wasn't it? People are so much cleverer now. And Renato was pretty sure he was cleverer than most people.
God.
Hey, goodbye.
The Ravens, at least, could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Yeah, I'm excited.
This wasn't actually such a hard puzzle, come to think of it.
I have not wanted to hear that song in like so long. Oh God. Watch me want to find it.
It was
Later.
a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light,
I just want to
like a
skip
void
ya.
made.
There we go. Thank you.
It was the stone,
Alrighty.
eager, thirsty.
I don't want to be emperor.
That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once.
And he had a sneaking suspicion the gem would try to control him.
Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. "It's the core," said the stone anxiously.
But even though Renato knew how evil the gem was, he had a clever plan for dealing with it.
Okay, I did that one before, so
The gem could give great power, but it was evil. But Renato had a plan. He would divide the stone into the power half and the evil half. He sought out the sage Calaveras
Oh, you need a mirror of splitting.
croaked Calaveras.
The fuck is that?
I can make one.
Calaveras set up various shiny things. And soon Renato was setting the stone down in the middle of Calaveras' lab. There was a flash, and now Renato was looking at himself. Except
What the
with a
hell?
mustache, and a goatee, and darker hair.
That's so
There were
weird.
2 Iblis stones. One light, and one dark. Renato took the light one. He felt a rush of great power. Now I could defeat the Emperor. Wait a minute. Unfortunately, he couldn't think of any way to use it without hurting someone. That wouldn't be nice. Give me that, said his evil-looking twin. And he drew his sword. He only got it halfway out of the scabbard when he fainted from the effort. Obviously, neither weak, evil Renato nor powerful, nice Renato was any threat to the Empire. After the Emperor's victory, they were exhibited in a museum
What the
until
hell?
time ended.
That's so
Which was soon
weird.
after.
Oh
He
my
tried
god.
something bold and paid the price for it.
What? What the heck? Oh my god. Is that even an end? Like, what does that mean? This game just did something that I was not prepared for. Wow.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things.
Wait, what did
A
it do?
stone that ate souls,
Oh,
A
so I'm
ruby that drank
redoing it
blood.
again?
a jewel only a righteous man could give away.
Were all these things the
Oh.
Iblis stone? Long hidden in the buried
What?
temple? Another ancient item that was
What
only
the
resurfacing now?
frick just happened?
Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals?
That was weird. I don't like it.
What was he doing here? The last time, the stone had fought him for
That was
possession of his own
weird. Like
soul.
we did a time loop. So I have to do the other option? I don't like that. It's weird. Okay. That was interesting. And I don't
Ravens
quite
were already here. Cawing in
understand.
frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good.
That
And
was
he hadn't come
so
too late.
freaking weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Oops. Was weird.
I'm sorry. Was that your shield?
Yeah, this I didn't do that great on this one. It's okay.
Renato had learned so much.
Yes.
It was time to turn it into something he could use.
I don't know yet. I might hold on to it before I use it. Because I think I usually never go this way. I can't get over there anyway. Okay. Why is that an option? They like people to waste time. When I'm basically trying to speed through this section because I've already done it before.
Energy cannons. The last argument of kings.
Oops. Nice.
There had to be some way to use the Iblis stone. It was old, wasn't it? People are so much cleverer now. And Renato was pretty sure he was cleverer than most people.
Ooh, there's an altar battle.
Renato felt that all the recent fighting had taught him something new, but he couldn't quite put his paw on it.
Yeah, let's do this one. Acceptable. It's fine with me. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Get. Come on, dude. There we go.
The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Okay. So I always get stuck around these. Oh, I just realized that I could actually make all of those shields go up, but I decided not to. Alright,
It was a stone
back to
of
this
the purest blackness.
stuff again.
It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up. Who said that? It was the stone. Eager, thirsty.
Okay, yeah. We've been...
That seemed tempting and terribly wrong.
We're gonna skip that.
Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once.
And he had a sneaking suspicion the gem would try to control him.
Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. Not the core, said the stone anxiously.
But even though Renato knew how evil the gem was, he had a clever plan for dealing with it.
Well, um, I just got a text from my dad, so telling me about my granddaddy, which I already knew. So that's great. I think this is the one I did. Yeah, which path to take? I've done this one before. Thanks. He sent me the obituary link, but I'm gonna have to type it in my browser because it cut off into like 2 different text messages. So he was saying that I was represented by numbers or something like that, but not sure if I'm gonna reply. I'll probably screenshot you what he said before he told me that he passed away, because it was... I think he got the message that I don't really want to talk to him, so... we'll see. Yeah. I think this is the one. Yeah, I'm not gonna respond. Like, it's nice that he decided to send me the obituary and everything, but I already knew. I found out yesterday. So... Finally. I know. Ellie's gonna be happy about that too. Let's see. Blood and Death for Iblis. Did I do this one? I can't remember. I think I did, because that's why I had to choose where to spare her or not.
The gem could give great power, but it was evil. But Reynardo had a plan. He would divide the stone into the power half and the evil half. He sought out the sage Calaveras.
Oh, you need a mirror of splitting.
Croaked Calaveras.
I can make one.
Calaveras set up various shiny things.
Alrighty.
And soon Reynardo was setting the stone down in the middle of Calaveras' lab.
Oh wait, was this the option that I was not supposed to do?
Now Reynardo was looking at himself.
It was.
Except
God
the
damn it.
mustache and a
God
goatee
damn it.
and darker hair. There were 2 Iblis stones.
Damn it.
One light.
I don't think I was supposed to do
one
this
dark.
one. Yeah, this was the one
Reynardo
I just
took the
did.
light one.
I
Let the
freaking
rush of
forgot.
Great power.
God dang it.
Now I can defeat the Emperor. Wait a minute.
God dang it.
Unfortunately, he couldn't think of any way to use it without
God dang
hurting
it.
someone.
I gotta
Now
redo this
something
again.
else. Give me that.
Because I
Said
actually
his
pressed the wrong one.
evil-looking twin.
I was
and he
supposed
drew
to
his
choose
sword.
the other one.
He only got it halfway out of the scabbard when he fainted.
I'm about
from
to
the
die
effort.
again in that weird way.
Obviously, neither weak, evil Reynardo nor powerful,
God.
nice Reynardo was any threat to the Empire. After the Emperor's victory,
I'm an
they
idiot.
were exhibited in a museum
apparently.
until time ended, which was soon after. He had tried something bold and paid the price for it.
I did. I screwed up.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices
I
held hints
fucked
of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby
I
that
fucked
drank
up.
blood.
God damn it. The
A
only good thing
jewel
is
only
that
a
I
righteous
actually
man
got
could
through
give
it
away.
pretty quicker
Were
the
all
the last
these
time I did it.
things the Iblis stone,
So it's okay. It'll be
long
fine.
hidden in a buried temple, another ancient item that was only...
Thank you. I just want to skip the dialogue.
What was he doing here?
Come on, my dude.
Last time, the stone had fought him for possession of his own soul.
Okay. Yeah. So that Yeah, that's what happened. That's...
Tired doing that, thought Renato.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's literally all he had to do was tell me, hey, great-granddaddy died, and I want you to know that you didn't have to add the extra bit in there. I mean, it's nice to know that he finally gets it, but also...
Ravens were already here, cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. And he hadn't come too late.
But I'm fine, otherwise. Yeah, that was him looking for sympathy, which I'm not giving him. I never do. Much to my mom. Well, my mom. I think my mom finally got it that I don't. I'm just. This is my choice. It's not. She can't butt in anymore. I made a decision for the better.
Now you smell even worse.
Yeah, fan service ending sucks. Yes. How did you find out, by the way? Because I didn't. Well, I didn't read any more into it after you messaged me about fan service being ending and all that stuff.
This chest was filled with old concert t-shirts. And something useful.
That's funny. Old concert t-shirts. Cole tweeted something about it that made it sound like it was ending, so I watched the first 5 minutes of the news episode. Turns out it was the series finale with a fucking clickbaity summary. Check out the big news about fans. That's fucking terrible, dude. I am not okay with that bullshit. That's not even cool. It makes it seem like they don't care, and I'm pretty sure they care that their show got canceled because some stupid idiot who we both don't like is getting her own show, among other things. This fucking sucks. I'm just... Okay, I guess that's better. They were sad about it, but also, I don't like that they, you know, they were like, the summary thing's dumb. Like, why would you... Yeesh. It's just, it's dumb. I'm still upset about fan service. That sucks. I don't think I can watch that episode. Like, that's really sad, and I really wish it wouldn't have happened. They always cancel good stuff, like, just in general, like, media-wise. They always cancel the really good stuff that people really like.
There had to be some way to use the Iblis stone. It was old, wasn't it? People are so much cleverer now. And Renato was pretty sure he was cleverer than most people.
Oh, so weird. Apparently I got an auto mod on my Twitch channel now. So I had to like accept your new message even though it was there. Oh, I know why. I know why. You're using vulgar language, which is weird because I don't think I restricted that at all. Oh my gosh. Jennifer, you're the best. Wow. Really? Wow. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say about that.
Oh, hey. There's a couple of red spots on your feathers. Oh, wait. Not yet.
Yeah, I really can't watch that because I'm gonna be really bitter about it and sad and just annoyed at the world. Yay, yay. Good shit always comes to an end. That would be fucked up.
Go back to school, said Renato. In your next life.
Shit didn't get censored. What the fuck? Yeah, the word cock got censored on the freaking automod. Oh, man. I needed that laugh. That was funny. Oops. Damn it, I just keep running into that damn thing. At least you put an asterisk
The
there.
Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Yeah, automatic activated was like, yo, I need you to approve this message, and I didn't even like notice it until after I approved it. Like, oh, it's just because she used that word. That was so weird. Twitch, you're so funny sometimes. Also, if I wasn't like watching chat from my monitor or my computer, I would not have even known that that message didn't get sent through. Fuck on. Yeah. That's funny. Jennifer. That's so funny. Oh, this time I will actually use both of the things. Here, let's...
Renato could feel his fur.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I mean, you could try it. And then I'll let you know if it went through. Oh my gosh. so good. Alright, we finally made it back
was
here.
a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up. Who said that?
Oh my god. It actually
the
lets you
stone.
type that.
Eager, thirsty.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's what you're weird about what words you actually like.
That
Like you can
seems
use all the
tempting
other
and
like
terribly
normal ones,
wrong.
but you can't say the word. You
Zenobia
can't.
was the Emperor's
It's like the
greatest
word.
general and a potent witch.
What the shit?
But they had been close once.
And he had a sneaking suspicion the gem would try
Alright,
to control
Zenobia is
him.
the answer this
Why
time.
not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead?
Except I have to
It
kill
was
her.
the eye of a lost god, torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon.
That's what you weird.
Said the
It's so
stone
freaking
anxiously.
Alright.
But even though Renato knew how evil the gem was, he had a clever plan for dealing with it.
It doesn't work out though. So you gotta do
Was
this.
he listening to a talking rock?
Oh man. Switch yourself. Oh.
As he placed the impossibly
Aw.
black crystal in
Might
his
not be able to
gauntlet,
work. Not be
Renato
able
had a
to
sudden vision.
hang out with my girl.
Charred fields covered in dead ravens below a black sun.
Was it the time of the lost gods before the
She,
transcendent Emperor?
She's supposed to help
Was it
take
the
Christmas
future?
down today, but I'm assuming now tomorrow.
Whispered.
That's what she gotta do. But that's okay. I
He
understand
could feel
that.
the stone's hunger for souls.
Yeah.
Its thirst for
but
blood.
it's alright.
All right, I get it. This was going to be interesting.
That's okay. If it doesn't work out, I'll end up streaming some more tomorrow. Cause what else am I gonna do on a Sunday? We shall see. It's not like we haven't seen each other, not seen each other longer. So it's like it's not like it's not a big deal. We'll both be fine. That's weird. Why is that just there? There's stairs there, but I can't get to them. I think there was a hook over here, right?
The ravens on Zenobia's island were no match for Renato. They screamed as the stones sucked out their souls. And with each death,
Oh, so yeah, you're
felt
feeling good.
stronger.
I forgot. You are.
the stone
You didn't
told
get
him.
sick, did you? So you have a Dato, my friend. And that's great. I'm happy you get to chillax. Good. I'm glad you're not sick, because you get sick often.
You couldn't
That is
hack this
not.
kind of firewall.
That's not cool.
You had to warm it up to you.
Your home date. It still counts as a date, I think. All dates are dates, in my opinion.
He couldn't do worse with Zenobia than he'd done with the core, could he?
When time is your thing supposed to be going on? Frick my life. You don't know? Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, I'll be completely already streamed by then. There she is.
Zenobia was waiting for Renato. She was alone, confident as always. Fire danced at the tips of her claws.
Are you here to surrender? She seemed as cocksure as he felt. But she didn't know he had the stone. And I've missed you too, love.
How does he not
Chuckled.
know how to cook?
She spotted the stone and bolted without another word.
Like, even simple stuff is easy. Well, that'll be fun regardless, so...
Right, who wants to die first?
Oh boy. He's gonna have to learn though. 'Cause everyone has to know, like, even a little bit of cooking. Yeah, that makes sense. Lordy. So this time I have to choose
Finally,
the other
Renato
option.
caught up to her. He had never seen her scared before.
Gonna kill her.
At school, she'd been the determined, brave one. Now her eyes were wide, frightened. He didn't like seeing her this way. Kill her, whispered the stone. You cannot win your rebellion without it. Please. No, said Zenobia. Not that way. Oh, they had been so close once. Could he really feed her soul to his demonic gem?
My God,
But if he spared her, he would not get the full power of the stone.
But I got it.
How could he be the hero he wanted to be?
But I got it.
With a flick of his wrist, he slashed Zenobia's throat.
I know. We
Her
have
eyes
to though for the
widened
ending.
even more. And then the light went out of them.
No.
Renato felt amazing.
Oh no.
Power was rushing into him like water from a
Ugh,
burst
this is really bad.
exalted the Iblis stone.
Oh no. This is so sad.
He felt a bit bad about killing her. He was pretty sure she still loved him. But needs must when the devil drives.
Yeah.
Renato returns to the Farfarer and set a course for the Nexus. The Empire had a communication outpost there. He could call the Emperor directly.
It was time to seize the outpost and let the Emperor know what he had done.
This actually changes things because she was supposed to be the sacrifice. So, oh boy. I don't Don't know how to feel about it.
The Nexus was beautiful. He never realized how beautiful. Everything glowed. The wind was so sweet. The sun so soft. The stones so warm. The black raven feathers. Black feathers. Suddenly, his eyes are filled with them. He's falling through smoke, under a dead sun. A voice calls him home. Is this a vision? Whose? Is it the time of the lost gods?
Yep, so definitely not seeing Ellie tomorrow.
No. What mattered now was killing his way to the Imperial outpost and challenging the Emperor from there.
Some stuff went wrong with the Christmas stuff today, so we're gonna have to figure something out the next time we're both off again. I'm off, I think the same time next week, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how we see each other before April gets here. That's when I'm supposed to come back to Atlanta, by the way. So, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully that still will be able to be a thing. I think it will, but, you know. Yes! We should do a double date. We should definitely do a date if that works out. Yeah, that'd be cool though. So I can judge him with my own eyes. Yeah, that'd be really cool. We'll see how that plans out. But it should. We've been really wanting to finally go back to the con again together. So probably driving in early actually. I think we're gonna come in early and then leave later too. So more opportunities to do stuff in Atlanta and just in general. So that'll be good. I know. Yeah. We'll have like a day to rest, so we won't be super tired. Like when we get there, we'll have that whole day to rest. Yeah, because I flew last time, and he got me from the airport and stuff.
Up ahead was Lapino. What was he doing here? Bernardo! Hey, buddy! Hey there, old
She
buddy!
feels really bad about it.
Don't kill me. Why would I kill you? Asked Bernardo, although he had been thinking about it. Well, you've become... no, I mean, no disrespect at all here. Kind of evil? Maybe you should, I don't know, go to the mountains to have a think? See if maybe you're sure the stone is not all that healthy a thing to keep? I suppose you wanted, Bernardo said.
and poked
Yeah, she's,
Lapino in the chest for emphasis.
She's frustrated.
Oh,
Oh god,
he
the
just
Furies.
killed Lapino.
I didn't even...
Damn it.
Oh shit, I don't even know what just happened. Because I was texting. Oh god. Oh god. So we just killed Lapino. Oh god. I shouldn't be laughing, but oh my god. When I looked up, all I saw was him shoving a knife in Lapino. Oh my god. Wow. This end is wild. Oh my god, I can't. Like, what? What the fuck just happened? I don't understand.
Go to the outpost. Use their fast.
Oh, this ending is
Tell the
weird.
Emperor what he'd done.
I don't know how I
Then
feel about
Go
it.
to the secret rebel base and let them know he was ready to lead
Said
them to
that Ronaldo
victory.
should rethink about the stone. Ronaldo said that Lapino wanted the stone for himself and kept poking him with the sword. Wow. That's gonna be fun to rewatch later. I'll have to find the timestamp for it after we end the stream just so I can, like, see it. Cause oh my god, I was not paying anybody's attention to that. So I was trying to text my girlfriend. I like using that power as like just end a fight early. It's great. It's just I don't get a lot of combos from it. Which is what I want. But I got a good, no imperfect on that
Renato
one.
rampaged through the Imperial outpost like a water buffalo rampaging.
At the last moment, he remembered not to kill the Far Speaker Toad. After all, he wanted a word with the Emperor. But there was only silence. The Emperor was scared, like little girl.
Well, he would gather the rebel army and slaughter the
Oh my
Imperial fleet.
gosh.
Applauded the Iblestone. Tremendous.
Is there another option?
Then the Emperor would have to answer his Far Speaker, wouldn't he?
Who are you? Asked a distant voice that sounded uncomfortably like Zenobia. What have you become?
Oh my god.
The mountains. Go to the mountains, urged another that sounded a bit like Lapino.
Oh, what should I do here? Huh. Because I think I've done this one before. Oh man. I'm gonna do one of these tomorrow anyway, because this will be the last part of the stream. But, like, which one should I choose for today? To the mountains or to the fleet peoples and fight? You want me? She said rain fire upon them. Oh my god. So I should do this, the bottom one. I can't. I mean, I can, but like to myself, I'm like, I'm dying laughing. Oh, defeat them all. Okay. So tomorrow we'll do the distant voices one. Alright. Let's go.
Renato called the rebel council to let them know to gather their forces. Then he killed the Far Speaker Toad. Why? Well, because to make
Oh
sure
my God.
his sword was sharp.
Oh no, that's awful. So no one else could use it. Yes,
Oh
that's
my
it.
god,
Then
it's
you set off
terrible.
for the ruins and a secret rebel base.
Oh my god. Well, I would have to go back. I have to do the route where I have to kill Zenobia. So, to get back to this, I have to kill Zenobia. So, that's. Yeah, that's a thing. But I will also. After we do that's this again. I will.
The
I'll go back to
ruins were
nice.
crawling with ravens.
Well,
Probably
we're doing.
looking for the secret base for now.
Well, you know, the other option should
Then you
hopefully
realize they're
make him
probably
good
looking for
again.
me. They must be very
But,
scared
you know,
of me.
and then.
Well, here I am.
Oof, he is crazy.
Honest warrior.
Whispered the Iblastone. And he had to agree with it, for once. Who was as good as Renato?
I don't think I have any. Where am I at, experience-wise? I'm not quite there. Wait, I'm not right? No. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Names are kind of weird in these games, so dash the fuck away so you don't die. Here we go.
Thought about Hypatia. Oh, she'd been an amazing rabbit. She could talk to him about comics and
Wait, is
talk
this
to her
the
son
part?
about history and
Hold on.
battles, and talk to scholars about the ancient tomes hidden deep in the vaults of the Library of Ubar. Oh, Renato really missed her.
Damn it. I thought it was the part with the Chris Evans thing, but it's not. It was not the part. I just remember the comics part. I was like, wait, is this the part where he talks about Chris Evans? It was not. It was almost that point, but it was not. It was not yet. I know. That's why I was quiet. I was like, wait, Jennifer might actually get to hear this part. But it was not the part. It was not the part. No matter. Don't ask me why this is my happening now. Today has been a weird day of me, like, remembering songs that I haven't thought of in years. Versus Jonas Brothers.
The stone
That's
was the
Extreme
best
Boys.
friend he'd ever had.
Oh my god.
Who would bury such a
These
treasure in the desert?
this last bit of this
Soon,
is hilarious.
he'd go rally the rebellion and usher a new age for the islands of Erda.
Wait. Yeah, it's amusing for sure. Mostly because I can't stop laughing while I do it. I was singing "Burn It Up" earlier. Oh, for the Jonas Brothers during the lava bit. Because I was like, it's like I'm slipping into lava or something like that. I haven't listened to that song in ages, so I really don't remember. But yeah. I have not leveled up yet, I know. It was great. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And I'll probably have to sing it again at some point. Because I'm sure we're going to get back to that point. Give me all the
This
treasure.
chest was filled with reprints of the entire Sandman series.
Oh my
Reprints.
god.
What was the point of collecting those?
Another
something else.
topical reference. That's the reference if I'm not mistaken. That should be the Neil Gaiman comic series, like the comic version of his book Sandman or something like that. He has a series that's sort of like, I haven't read it, or like he has a book, but I've never read that one. But I know people really like it. Yep, I wasn't wrong. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I hadn't read that one yet, actually. This game has really good references though to stuff, and I'm just like, yes.
I'll have to get the boss, fellows.
Okay. Yeah, that's I haven't read all. I've read some of his books, but not all of them yet. Like I still need to read American Gods and some other ones. Was in talks to do a TV show based off that series, but nothing came out of it. Huh? That's cool. Yeah. I believe. Oh, Good Omens is the one that's gonna be coming soon. I haven't watched American Gods yet because I wanted to read the book first. But yeah. I hear it's really good, but I haven't read. The book is small. But I would love to read that one. I like Neil Gaiman. He's really cool. Is it good so far? Good Omens? Because I want to read that one too. I want to read, you know what? I might just end up buying those, like, like today. We're talking about it, so I can read it. Yay! That's awesome. That's always good. Neil Gaiman is awesome. He's a good dude. I enjoy his work immensely. He never disappoints me. Oh yeah. I got 300 for perfect. Yo, you creepy. You creepy.
Come to think of it, Renato thought as he put down another raven. Why shouldn't I be emperor? How did anybody get to be emperor anyway?
I think I'm gonna go this way this
By
time.
making war. Oh, I mean, not counting the transcendent emperor, obviously, who had banished the lost gods and started time. Yes, he should be emperor. He would make a great emperor. Right, Stone? Oh, right, boss.
Got that one. Just got one
These
more
things
left.
could really use a hand.
You can? Dude, I still have that gift card that my friend she got me for Christmas. Well, she bought it. She sent it with a card for Christmas, so I did not know this. What does it taste like? Like, what is it? Oh, I got 2 in 1 now. Alright, I actually didn't get hit at all during that, so that's cool.
The long
Butterbeer
stairs.
frap. Man,
So he was close to the rebel base.
that sounds
Nothing was
so
on fire.
interesting.
So far, so
Order a
good.
cream frap with whole milk, add 3 pumps of caramel, 3 pumps of toffee, and top with caramel drizzle. That sounds delicious. Maybe. I might have to try. You have to text me that also, because I'm gonna forget. There's Secret Harry Potter menu. Oh, nice. Cool. That's awesome. Speaking of Harry Potter, today Amazon was like, hey, those Hufflepuff beanies you wanted are back in stock. And I was like, but I already own one. The one I bought from Pack South last year. Oh, okay. I got it. I got it. I will look at it later in a little bit.
Renato strode into the council.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let's do this thing. Let's make the Emperor. They looked confused and nervous. Ah, had he mentioned the Emperor thing? Yeah, he meant to bring that up later. I mean, let's go win this rebellion. He waved his sword around encouragingly. They ran. Cowards. He'd stop them. He cut down a few to inspire the others.
Yo, that'd be dope.
Soon, there's no one to
Steampunk
cut
Harry
down.
Potter? Freaking
Well then,
cool.
he'd have to attack the fleet alone.
When is Dragon Con, by
More
the
for
way?
me, he said.
I never look,
And
so
as
I
it was
never
the
know.
stone that said it. Traitors. Traitors, all of them. They'd run rather than following him, rather than cheering him. What should he do to the cowards?
Oh god, he's gonna kill them all.
Anything he wanted to.
He's gonna kill them
After
all.
all, he was a true hero. The
Ah,
best
okay.
warrior there ever was. No one could stop
that's
him
one,
now. But
one of our
first,
ephemeries usually is.
Finish him. The
But
Emperor.
sometimes I skip those, so. Let's see. 'Cause sometimes I'm working. Just depends where it is. I would love to go though, cause another of my friends also I think she's gone a couple times too. She lives in South Carolina, I think.
Where was the rebel fleet? They weren't even trying an assault.
What is happening?
They were
with this
going to
game?
miss a day in history. The downfall of this dynasty, and a new one to take its place. He didn't have to kill all the ravens. He could enslave them.
Oh my god.
And enslave the toads too. All
What is
the
wrong
animals
with
would
this
worship
dude?
him as a god. For he had once been a god. They would willingly give him their blood and their souls.
You crazy,
And the
dude.
world would change.
We definitely
Would become
gonna have to go to the mountains
familiar
tomorrow
again.
to see if we can purify him. Jeez. So I need to order a new headset for my streaming purposes, because this is the one that I got as a placeholder until I had found one I liked. And I did find one I liked. I just keep forgetting about it.
Led right into the middle of the fleet.
It was a glaring weakness in the defense.
Oh, the frost one actually does do enough damage. That's cool. Nice. He is crazy. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I did it. Going down, down, baby. Wow. That was awesome. Getting closer to that skill up.
Renato
Hold on.
was glowing with dark power.
Nothing here.
Already the sun had dimmed. He could do anything, he realized. He could wrap the island safely in smoke again. He was beyond a hero. He was going to become a god again. How odd, he thought, that the Iblis Stone had nothing to say about any of this. Well, no matter. Once he
'Cause you
killed
got
this petty
corrupted.
Toad Emperor,
'Cause you got
he would bring
corrupted
back
by it, dude.
The Black Sun.
Here we go.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Again. This time, he'd make an end of him. He'd screwed up last
Crazy
time,
dude.
but he had a good feeling about this time.
Oh god. He's insane. Here we are, once again.
He found the Emperor and the Council huddling by his ship, plotting. They saw him and cowered before him.
Oh boy.
Back to hell, fiend.
Croaked the Emperor desperately.
In the name of the Transcendent Emperor!
The
Croaked the
voices.
speaker. They held some arcane items he didn't recognize. He simply flexed his will and sucked their souls out of their bodies. And Iblis exulted. It is finished.
Wow.
And the void that had been a mere stone on a sword expanded. It stretched and ripped like a vast womb.
This is
A
crazy.
gaze black and pitiless as the sun passed through the void into the land. And so time ended.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Again? But he already had all the secrets he needed.
Yep, that was
He
one
was
of the
sure
ones.
of that. He must have
Ah,
not used
leveled
them the
up.
right
Nice.
way. Ah. What was the best, worst mistake he could make? Probably trusting that traitor Lapino.
Yo, we have options with Iblis stones, so I have to do those. Okay, so this one was called The Awakening. And we were a hero who fully embraces power, who transcends being a hero, who dares to become a god, which is crazy, especially when you're being corrupted. So, wow. That's crazy. So, yeah. This is apparently, wow. I don't even know at this point. And it's so insane. Wow. We've gotten like, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ends out of 24. Oof. Boy. It's still not bad. We're almost halfway there, actually. But yeah. We'll continue tomorrow. Not sure what time yet. We'll see what time I feel like putting on this headset and continuing again, but this was fun. This was a good one, actually. This is a good couple ends we got today. It's filling the board. But yep. I'm gonna go eat probably, and get rid of this headache that has come upon me. Probably because this headset started slipping today. Because my hair is straight for once. But yeah. Yes, you do that. But yeah, till tomorrow.